Make sure, check. Alright, someone talk for me real quick. I meant to check that before we started. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me go, well... No, not that. Let me not. Let me turn that down. Settings. And there, copy link. Close those. Discord. Okay, sorry about that.
Just so you're aware, I cannot modify anything on the character sheet, not like spell slots even. I'm gonna keep track of used spell slots separately.
I
Unless you really feel like
can do that. Just
okay. Yeah.
okay, we're good here. All right. So honestly, I will have you guys also ask to go ahead and watch the stream because I'm not gonna be able to get the camera to work on both the stream and Discord for whatever reason. I hate it, but I can't help it. At least not at the moment. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
if you
that's fair.
but if you
Yeah.
could tell, you could see the map a little bit better for the section that we're gonna care about.
Can you
If you don't know where to find the stream, just look into the general section of Discord. The link will be there. Okay. Okay. Move my mic. Ah, jeez.
Okay, it's gonna take me a sec to figure out this class.
Fine.
Just activate tidal wave.
Do I have that already?
Or whatever it's called.
Ice
Tsunami,
storm,
whatever.
great water.
He's not wrong. The
Yeah,
tsunami,
yeah,
That'd be a
everything.
good idea, the dungeon.
I will tell you right now, though, it's
Especially
probably not a
one
good idea because if I remember right, bludgeoning damage and some things are immune to bludgeoning.
That, I'm not trying to find out if I can swim or not.
if I recall right, skeletons aren't resistant to bludgeoning.
No, skeletons aren't, but not. But at the same time, it's still a good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah,
not everything
you
gets
know.
affected by bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, guys. So, welcome to the Judgment of Bosmia. So we are going. Sorry, we're running a little late. I had to try to get a few things fixed up. As you notice, the camera's a little bit different, comparatively to normal. Last week we didn't have one at all because I was trying to let the players see the map on Discord. So apologies about that for the stream. I'm going to try to do this week with it on the stream. I'm still trying to figure out how to get a camera for both Discord and stream. So I'll figure it out. Anyways, so a little bit closer up look of the map this time. So that being said, last week our party had had found themselves in the middle of a combat with some whites and some skeletons. After handling the situation with the whites and the skeletons, the party moved forward into the hallway and into a large room with a chasm down below them that reached down 20 feet. The party had been looking around, had managed to find a treasure chest that was in this chasm down below, finding a few different things in a journal that was ripped in half. The party then found themselves eventually when they had 3 people in the room, down in the chasm below. A desperate situation had appeared before them as the floor dropped below them, with Artorias almost falling into a giant pit of spikes covered in poison. With quick thinking, I think it was what, Sarai? Was it?
Yes.
Yes, I was pretty sure, but I was making sure on that. With some quick thinking and some quick reactions, Sarai managed to grab Artorias' hand and allowing him to turning him into a gaseous form, preventing him from falling into the deadly pit below. The party managed to get out of the pit and now are on their way to the rest of the temple, not before they heard a large and giant roar of a dragon. Let me see if I can't find one. I want to see if there's a sound effect. And roar. The thing is like there's a bunch of footsteps. They have things like dragon's footsteps, but they don't have like roars and stuff like that. They have like lion roars and stuff like that, but they don't have any like, you know. They don't have what I'm looking for. Sadness. EpidemicSound has actually a list of like different freaking sound effects and stuff like that. That's why I was looking for.
Oh shit, you're playing Ragnarok? Or the first one? No wait, I'm pretty sure that's Ragnarok. Nah, just curious.
Okay.
No, I mean, aside from that, I was probably also gonna show you a meme real quick.
So, with that being said, you guys heard this noise. What do you do?
I guess that confirms that.
RP amongst yourselves a little bit. I want to do something right quick.
Right.
So right, we are in this hallway. Okay.
Well,
We heard a noise from the back, and so that's it. Okay.
I will tell you right now that it was not just a noise. It was a it reverberated through the entire place. Like, it shook the temple.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes a little bit of a difference.
Like,
that sounds like we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Ah, shit.
I need to change.
I think that's. You think it's Barney's cousin or something?
Sorry if I'm not loud.
No. Barney's cousin rides a squig hog and is an orc.
A squid hog? It is an orc? How would you know this? What, is he also
Cousin.
your cousin?
No.
Yep.
Maybe.
No. It's his third cousin, twice removed.
It's actually
Gotta
backwards
make it
on
a-
that. It's my second cousin with thrice removed.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, okay, I misremembered. Gotcha.
You have some strange connections, don't you?
Yeah, when you're in the
Well, you
slave
never
camps,
know when
just
you might need 'em.
You know, when you're in the slave camps, you just tend to make a lot of different connections.
Kinda making him sound like he's some mafia boss. Or a drug lord.
Because he is.
That- You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
So,
Yes.
Well, now that we've
We were given a warning about the fact that there is a possible undead dragon in this place, so
we do have to do what we can to clear them out.
I'm
I mean, we gotta clear everything out first before we decide. Oh, hey, let's run to that dragon first.
Yeah.
Granted, we might be weaker by the time we get to it, but we did make an
Hmm.
agreement that we take care of everything in this dungeon.
What if killing the dragon killed the rest of the skeletons and the whites?
Oh, I mean, I would hope so, but unfortunately, it's also an undead dragon.
Maybe.
And
So,
considering,
so if we
Let's
heal
look
it,
at
it'll
it like
die?
this.
Hmm?
Actually, that is a good point.
Hmm.
Undead don't take kindly the healing.
Oh,
Akazilas, you're also a dragon, right?
I'm gonna just straight up tell you right now. Healing,
I mean,
healing is
Dragonborn,
not gonna do
yes.
anything except actually healing in this game.
Well, Dragonborn, but yes.
Can you not like try talking to it like, hey dude, chill?
I mean, I could also speak the dragon tongue, so
That's true. He can. Draconic.
I mean, why not? Why don't we just try like having a nice conversation with it?
Nah.
well, considering it's a possibility of it being an undead dragon, I don't
See,
think
it's
that'd
already-
go over well.
See, here's the thing. It's already an abomination. Therefore, no, we cannot have nice things, and we cannot have nice conversations with undead dragons.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if it's undead yet, though.
I'm pretty sure. Come on. In here? Come on.
Yeah.
It roared, right? It roared, so it would need vocal cords.
And we've heard the skittering screes of skeletons before.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. And we were also warned of an undead dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, were we warned about it?
Yes, we were warned about it.
Lady
I'm pretty
told us
sure you were
about
too
it.
worried about your patron goddess vessel to actually pay close attention to it. You know, the
Yes.
weird cultist you're turning out to be.
I wouldn't call them a cultist.
I wouldn't go so far as to call him a cultist either, but considering he did enjoy the suffering of that one enemy, yeah, that doesn't boil over well.
I mean, not all cultists are bad people, you know?
Not all of them, sure, but considering I've had to run in with someone that was extremely terrible, and you were there to witness it, yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
I think you can see why I'm not too fond of cultists at the moment.
Look at the bright side here. You got a whole new eyeball, okay?
I mean, granted, it is very useful, yes, but I would prefer I didn't have to go through the whole painful process of getting one.
See, here's the thing. You're expecting to go through things without having to go through a painful process to get it. And the reality
willing
is
to go
that
through
the only way you're gonna get something good is you're gonna have to go through a painful process to get it. So
I mean, I wanted to do it. I was the first one to separate the party first, even though I was in suspicion that you'd do that.
well, I mean, I really didn't. I mean, all I did was taking somebody, I was just, taking what's her face back to town.
Once
I mean-
again, only one rule in this game that's an unwritten rule. Don't fuck the party.
But damn, did it make this a little bit more interesting. Even if it was the cost of my expense. And an eyeball.
Well, how about let's move down to the room below us. Let's take a moment and let's see if anything's crawled out into the main room we started in.
I would hope not, because I still want to, loot the whole place first before we fight the dragon. But hey, whatever.
We could
Let's see what
also
happens.
loot the whole place after we fight the dragon, when it's a lot more
Yes.
safe.
I mean,
Or-
true
or-
that.
I'm just throwing out ideas here, but what about we split the party? Some people go towards the dragons, people
And
go
who
somewhere
are you
else.
gonna stick with? Who exactly are you gonna stick with? Because I doubt you're gonna want to stick with me again, considering what happened last time we split the party.
We can draw straws.
Hold
So
on,
what I'll
hold
be
on now.
doing is I'll cast darkness and run away.
Watch the paladin and the fighter get in a small group together, and all of you guys are just left alone.
The last time you all did not
Look, you're expecting us to learn lessons here, and the reality is that I forget.
Look. How about we take a quick little peek through the door, see what's out there, and see if we do have our horrible friend sitting there. And if not, then we're fine to continue on to the other doors that are in this place, or we can stay and take a rest.
Well, one thing to keep in mind too is that we're gonna have to confront this dragon. It's undead. Do we really want to send somebody out there to go look at that? I mean, granted, it's gonna be up in our face no matter what at some point, but.
I will say that if it's right there, I am going to throw whoever suggested that idea out in front of the dragon, just for the hell of it. Also, you guys can act as bait, you know?
I mean, I guess.
Let me just get plane shift ready in case I need it.
Ah,
I mean,
your idea,
technically,
I see.
you can't do that. We can do a long rest.
I mean, to be fair, it came from behind us, right? The noise.
Technically, you can't change spells until you do a long rest, by the way.
It is from the staff of the Magi, so.
Say that again?
Yeah, the noise came from behind us, right?
From where you guys currently are, like
We're
back in
separated.
that room still, it came from the north is the way you guys are facing, so the south. Like the room you're in is towards the north, so you would be towards the south of you. Like you gotta remember, like you have to pretend that you don't know what the rest of the place looks like, other than what you've been into already. Because just because you see the map doesn't mean that you've actually been there yet.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind while you got. Like I know I'm asking a lot, but I don't have a real good way to do that yet.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh,
I'll
I mean, you
Does
should
this-
just throw a blanket
this-
over it.
We may have been on this map for a couple weeks now, but we've also this is literally the first map we've used, like physically. Alright, so what you guys doing?
I believe I'll have Braybar cast See Invisibility. It's not going to take a spell slot, I think.
What's the problem?
Actually, hold on. I want to check. You can use an action to cast one of the following spells.
Actually, just let me do it.
Hmm.
I've got my ways of seeing into places.
You sure you don't want Braybar, the perception guy?
That is true.
See.
Actually, we can just have Braybot come with me because I'm just gonna open up a hole and look in.
So Braybar, I believe, is still currently in the hallway, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's his figurine.
I think so.
I forget. Do you remember what this item? If this item allows you to cast. Oh, it says at will.
So where were we? Ah,
We were
yes.
at Braybar casting See Invisibility.
All right. Well, whilst you do that, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the hallway for reference.
Does Braybar see anything in the hallway?
Better hope there's nothing there.
With the invisibility?
Yep, it does not have a radius.
Well, I mean,
she's simply able.
I know it shouldn't have a radius because it's based on your site.
You know, exactly.
I messed that up because I'm trying to get out of that habit. No, I only do it because it's a bad habit for streaming. As far as being invisible, I'm gonna roll a dice for this. No, you do not see anything invisible.
In that case, Sarai came from the other room, right, Sarai?
I am north of the hallway, so I'm coming out of the room.
You mean to the west? Because north is this direction. Like,
I can't see your hand on stream yet, so.
Well, okay.
I can't even see the stream.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm in the room that had the little pit trap. So I'm coming out from there.
The pit trap room is all the way to the far west end of the fucking place.
Okay, so north is to our right.
So yeah, you guys are like in the most northwest part of the place.
Alright. There we go.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna always try to make my maps with like the one end of the wide side. Like if you're looking at the table, like my camera's pointing long ways. The wide ways will always be north and south, if I can help it. So long ways will always try. I'll always try to make that east to west if I can help it. If there's a special reason why I need something to be north and south, long ways, then I'll tell you.
Okay, cool. So basically, I'm coming out of the room, which would be east.
Okay. So, sorry. I am eating because my food just got here.
Oh, good.
But that's why I've been kind of quiet. So, I will tell you right now that as far as everything goes, you guys can literally go all the way back to the main room. I'm going to put you guys, I think, right here. You guys can be seen on the camera. And I will tell you right now that to the south of this main room, because you went to the north where you guys went.
Oh, right.
So to the south, there is another room. I don't know if it could be seen, but I turned my camera for a little bit, so maybe you'll see it for a brief moment, but.
Alright.
But you guys are in the back. You guys get back to the main room, no problem.
Okay.
But there is another room to the south.
Raywa still has the scene visibility up. He will have it up for. Let me check. For how long?
10 minutes, probably.
An hour.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not even concentration. Oh, well, okay.
Fair enough.
Not concentration, no action, just see. Wow, okay. Oh, that's a nice spell.
What level is it?
Yeah, it is.
What level spell?
Yeah. So I will be constantly reminding you that I have said spell.
Level spell. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I asked 3 times and I wasn't getting a response to the question. That's why I was like, what?
Oh.
What level is the spell?
Second.
Okay.
I don't believe that he gets a spell slot ticked off for that.
What's it from?
So, well, it's from an item. the Rod of Alertness.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah, then it doesn't take up a spell slot if it's from an item.
It says at will, so it's suggests to me, yeah.
Yeah, typically items don't require you to use a spell slot.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so yeah. Alright, I'm moving you only closer to the door. I'm treat you guys in the middle of the room still, but I'm moving you closer to the door only because I want you guys to be seen on camera.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I'd imagine.
Just remember that to the south of the main room that you guys are in right now, which is where your characters are at, that there is still another room to the south, and there is the big doors to the west.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. Did I have you guys find a key last week? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember.
Yes. We do have a key.
Yes, we do have a key.
I will tell you right now, with the passive perception of Braybar, you guys need 2 keys.
Okay.
And I will tell you, if you get closer to the door, the thing that is above the door is written in Infernal.
Oh, is it?
Well,
I can read Infernal.
People can read that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for those that can read Infernal, it would say, "Blessed be our allies, cursed our enemies, life be given, death be taken. For those that step in here, let them be shown whether they be friend or foe."
Alright. For reference, Thry is going to be reading it out loud for the rest of the party, for those who
I
don't know.
demand you to bard it out loud.
I would like to also ask if someone would please write that down for me, because I probably will forget.
Yeah, hold on. Let me open up my notes and write that down. Give me a second.
I'm already writing it. I just forgot. What's the first 2 ones? Let our friends be blessed. Let
Blessed be our friends. Cursed our enemies be cursed.
There we go.
And then there was the rest of it.
Blessed be our friends. Our enemies cursed.
Be cursed.
Let life be given. Let death be taken. And step inside. Oh, I forgot now. What's the exact wording? Step inside.
Blessed be our friends. Our enemies be cursed. Let death be taken from this place. And those that walk inside be seen by all, whether they be friend or foe. I don't think that's the exact wording I used at first, but I'm gonna say honestly, like, this is just, I have terrible short-term memory.
Be they friends or foe. Yeah, honestly, I do too, but I have the notebook, and Reverend Marv will be writing this down.
Like, I actually just made that up off the top of my mind, so. I try not to make up too many notes beforehand because, like, depending on how things go, like, there's no point.
Yeah.
Writing a million, like I could write a million pages and then you guys do something and then it could just skip all those a million notes and there's no point. Like, I'm not against using notes, don't get me wrong. I just feel like some of the DMs that I like to watch don't have a million notes beforehand. They'll have a few notes, but they won't have a million.
Yeah. Before I DM, I don't have any notes.
Fair.
No, I'm horrible at improv.
I've taken improv stuff, that's the only reason why I can improv at all.
It's rather difficult for me to improv because I just make shit off the spot. And I'm bullshit code, that's what I usually do.
Okay, I know what that is.
Alright, so you guys want to go, you do know that there is 2 keyholes here, you have 1 key. So
Yep. Not like I wanted to go going south anyhow. So south ahoy.
Okay.
Actually, hold on.
Sick
Before you
weather.
do that, I'm just gonna have my detect magic field come up because it's at will.
Okay.
Let me ask:
Mhm.
is the wall or door magical in any way?
Where? To the west?
The door in front of us for our figurines.
And the Texas well, or do you mean the south door?
Okay, so let me remember this. So
The
south
door
should
to
be
the door
behind
to the
our
west
figurines.
is indeed magical, but you feel. Give me an investigation check.
I don't know. This is the thing I'm bad at.
Oh,
Well, good thing you cast the detect magic.
I think with
Because
detect
I am
magic,
more-
I think with
I got
detect
an
magic,
11.
I think detect magic would give you an advantage in this case.
Okay, cool.
can I make
Ooh,
an
nice.
investigation check?
Sure. You can make it with advantage too because of the rye.
Oh man,
Okay, I got an 11.
I got a 10.
I think with those
With our
two,
powers combined, we're still stupid.
it's a 21 together. Anyways, try to get out of the habit of that. Anyways, so with the detect magic, I think honestly that the DC is considerably lower. You can tell that there is definitely magic to this door. As to what kind of magic exactly, it would have been I think it's conjuration magic is the protection one, isn't it?
Huh?
Conjuration magic is protection,
Yeah.
right?
I think so. Hold on.
That sounds right.
I'm gonna look around because I have Shield
Well,
of
it's-
Faith. That'll probably say.
Until you see it, I'm gonna say conjuration magic. If it is a different magic for protective purposes, then you'll see something different. I'll say something different, but for now it's conjuration. I will say that the magic there is a magic also to the key that you found if you do look at it. So if you guys grab both keys, the magic that is on this door will not activate, or it will deactivate, I should say.
Got it.
Big difference
See, the
between
bad thing
deactivating.
is, I'm pretty sure I know what this will do if I try to peer into the room using my shenanigans.
Yeah, trying to hear.
Come on.
You can't actually hear anything through that door right now. The only reason you would think you would hear anything at all coming from that next room is because the walls themselves aren't magical in nature, but they are extremely well fortified. So no, you can't Kool-Aid Man this Aquazilis.
Who said we had to?
Says you.
That is me indeed.
I will find a way to Kool-Aid Man my way through there.
Look,
through
you had
rolling
your Kool-Aid
boulder
back in the
or
generator.
through rolling boulder or through a catapult. I will find my
Okay,
way in there.
Hold on, gentlemen. If you want to Kool-Aid Man this, we're gonna want to rest before we do so.
That's a fair point. Because I've seen some of you guys' health. It's not exactly great.
Let's chill out if we want to do this, because there's a pretty good chance we might actually be able to, because I have passed wall.
Okay, so if you guys want to go to the south, though, the south you see in the room that it's just pretty much an pretty empty room. There's a few piles of dirt and such like that around, but with the detect magic up, you would see that there is some kind of invisibility going on right now from a chest that is towards the center of the back room. So,
Well,
back of the, so if
man.
you look, let me get the camera over here. So, this room right here, like it'll take a minute for the stream to catch up, but this room right
Yeah.
here is going to be the back over here, the middle of the room right here.
Got it.
Would you use one of the dice as a representation? Like that would be a chest right there.
Waiting for the 10-second delay to
Yeah.
catch back up.
Yeah. Thurai, I had you as the guy with
The guy with the mace.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think as soon as you entered, you would see that. You cannot detect any other
Um,
magic that's in here. Nothing activates as soon as you open the door.
Alright.
If you walk through the door, nothing happens.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk through the door because I really want to do some magic man stuff right now.
Okay. So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'll walk you 10 feet into the room.
Alright.
Nothing
I would like
happens.
to ask, can I attempt to find out, like, how powerful the magic for this chest is?
It's regular invisibility. So I believe second level.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
But the thing
I'm
is
gonna
that
drop.
I will say that invisibility is a spell that lasts only 8 hours normally. So the fact that the chest is invisible tells you that there's some kind of contraption keeping it invisible.
But we can test that theory pretty easily.
Well, I think that's pretty
I'm
obvious
gonna-
knowledge because you, especially for someone that has magical knowledge.
Actually, I wonder if I can break it if I do that. I wonder how that will fuck with the. What's that fuck with the contraption? That's actually a really good thing.
Who knows?
Hold on.
Um,
I'm
Revermar
gonna
would
drop
like
detect
to-
magic, and I'm gonna do my magic band bullshit. I want to see if this breaks the contraption. I'm gonna point the staff towards the chest, and I'm gonna cast dispel magic at 3rd level with the staff.
The magic of the chest dispels.
I would
Alright.
just like to mention one thing. I would just like to have
Mhm.
Revermar grab his book, cast Detect Magic himself, and then just I want to use the help action on him if it's applicable. Ever.
The thing is,
That's
the
what
help
I want.
action only lasts 1 round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he needs it, I'm gonna take the help action. That's
I'm just
all
telling you
I'm
right
saying.
now that thus far nothing's happened. You've
Alright.
come into this room, nothing's happened.
Alright, now that Dispel Magic has done its thing, I'm gonna bring Detect Magic back up since it's at will with the staff.
The thing is, detect magic lasts 10 minutes,
That is true.
so you don't necessarily need to do it again. Not right now.
Alright.
I will
Yeah.
say that it has not been quite yet 10 minutes. It's been maybe like
Yeah.
you casted at the door, so it's maybe been 2.
Alright. So basically, just all done. There's no more magic around this chest.
The chest in
All
itself,
right.
the chest in itself isn't magical, but you do detect that there is magic inside of it.
Ooh.
Quick
I'm
reminder,
gonna start walking.
the key that you have is also magical.
That is true. Hold on. I'm gonna peer out the door really quick, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, get in here!"
Who?
Oh,
I'm
y'all.
yelling at you all out in the main room,
Oh, y'all!
Mm.
like gesturing for you all to come in.
All right.
I assume Braybra is also gonna walk in.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
obviously everyone
Artorias
would
is-
come into the room.
Yeah.
I will say, third person comes in, nothing. Or nothing.
I'm just gonna look at Artorias and I'm gonna go. Since you were so eager to loot the room, there's a chest right there. Go ahead.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's see what happens this time.
You open the chest. You find a key inside.
Oh, sweet. How big is the chest, anyways? I
It's
want
not
to see if
very
I can
big.
stuff someone in it.
It's probably maybe like 5 feet.
Ah,
5
so
by
I
5.
can't fit any of my teammates in here. Damn it. Alright. Looks like I found a key. So, looks like we got 2 keys now, I guess.
It would seem that way.
I will say, after you grab the key, your detect magic is still up. You notice that the walls become warded with conjuration magic.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The door
okay.
is still not magical. It is still fine. There is no magic
Alright.
on the door.
It's time to run.
Let's get out of this room. Because there's magic on the walls now. Let's leave through the door.
I'm pretty sure dashing
Oh.
through the door should be pretty easy. Sure.
I prefer to leave the wall, please.
With Raybor's passive perception, he would hear footsteps in the next room. Lots of them.
Oh, god damn it.
Braybar, I assume that Braybar would very quickly make sure that they're from everybody's vision and then hold up his hands. Making sure that, you know, everybody stay quiet. He still has a C invisibility up, and I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have him ready. Use his action in order to get ready to cast Frostbite. Frostbite? Yeah, Frostbite.
I will tell you, with his passive perception being as high as it is, you don't think anyone specifically is coming towards the door. You just hear a bunch of footsteps in the other room.
Can he tell in which part of the next room?
Pretty much everywhere in the next room, but he can't tell where exactly. It's, like, he could tell like some are getting kind of close to the door, and then some are further away from the door, but none of them look like they're actually going towards the door.
Alright.
I will actually correct myself about one thing. People with detect magic up and people with greater or see invisibility up. You guys can see the door is still there. The detect magic tells you that there is magic on the door actually, but the magic is a greater invisibility.
Ah, okay. Trying to play tricks on us.
So everyone else can't see the door
like
except those
me.
two. I will tell you right now that the magic that has appeared on the walls in the room, nothing's happened. If you guys want to make an Arcana check, you can figure out what's going on with these walls.
I will gladly take that.
Very, very, very. I would love to do that. Should I give you the help
19.
action?
Okay. Go ahead and do an Arcana check if you guys want to, if you have magical ability. Like the ability to cast magic. If you have the ability to cast magic, go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
So with those two Arcana checks, like you could tell that the magic that is on these walls is protection from good or evil.
Well, good thing we're not evil. Wait, it's also against good.
Okay, yeah, so Aurelian is the only one that really can't tell. But he could tell that the magic is definitely of some kind of conjuration magic. Okay. But with you, Echozealous, you also could tell that this is essentially the protection from good or evil spell. And it is constantly being provided on the walls. You think that this room is meant to be a protection against a trap from the other room that was designed, but you can't tell who was designed by, but it was recent.
Oh, wait, am I also supposed to make an Arcana check? I'm confused here.
It's if only if you
Don't
have
worry.
the ability to cast magic.
Huh?
Only if you have the ability to cast magic.
Joke's on you. I don't have magic.
No, the joke's on you.
Strangely enough, though, I do have a green A right next to my Arcana check for some reason. Don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean.
That's advantage, I think.
Nevermind, I'm gonna switch to sword and board.
So I had advantage on Arcana. I didn't
So
say
I'm going to tell you
roll.
right now. Actually,
By the way, as a small correction, it seems that protection magic counts as abjuration.
abjuration.
Yep,
Okay, it's abjuration magic then.
because I have both protection from evil and good and shield of faith, and they both say abjuration.
Okay, sorry. Then that is abjuration magic. Okay, so with that being said, I will say, Revamar, give me a history check.
Who?
History.
Can I attempt to help Ravenmar on this?
What is your intelligence score?
My intelligence score is 12.
You give me an intelligence check, just straight intelligence check. first. Then we'll go from there.
Alright. Nat 20.
Okay, yep, you can help. You can definitely help Revamar here. So that means, Revamar, give me a history check with advantage.
I'm gonna roll twice if that's fine.
Yeah, I said advantage.
Because I still can't figure out the advantage. But
you just right click on wherever the roll is, and then it'll give you advantage, disadvantage, and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. If you're using it on your phone, then that's different, but...
You've known that. Okay, thank you.
Anyways, 25. 25. You could tell that this magic was provided to these walls, and within probably the last 6 months to a year. So it's relatively recent magic. I will tell you that with a 25, you could tell that this was someone's attempt to make a safe room from the trap that is in the next room. In other words, I can tell you for a fact that you guys are probably pretty safe.
Interesting.
And this means that we have time to wait.
Is that information given to
reason.
us?
What's up?
Is that information given to us by Revamar or no?
That depends on him.
Revamar is going to whisper very quietly.
Nice.
And he's going to say, the spell isn't not too unrecent. It's here to keep us safe, not to hinder us.
So,
Unless I misunderstood you.
so
You guys
So
don't
then
have
if-
to actually physically whisper. Just say that you are whispering, and then you can talk normally.
Oh, I tried to feel in character. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's stage theater. It's stage theater whispering. That's what it is. Because otherwise, like, possibly people from the stream wouldn't be able to hear you.
well, I mean, what I was gonna say was more or less after that was, well, wait a minute. If that was casted 6 to 8 months ago, where's the person?
That's a very good question.
Sarah's gonna join in a whisper. Well, they either survived and made it out, or, well, they didn't.
Oh, either way, they lost our profits. Okay, maybe forget that I said that. Braeburg, keep watch. But let's see how this will pan out.
Alright. Then for the moment, let's rest up and get into better shape. Because we'll need it.
I mean, sure. Let's just hope that one blacksmith can hold himself off if he's still alive by then.
I think we're gonna take a short rest, not a long rest.
Sure
That'll
was.
be
Yeah.
1 hour.
Actually, we should probably check. Not Ravenmar. How many spell slots do you have left?
Revamar has all spell slots left.
I have. Let me count up because I am missing a few. 4, 5. I have 7 left.
Do wizards regain spell slots on short rests? I forget now what that number was. How many?
I know warlocks do,
Yeah?
but I think warlocks
is-
are the only ones that do.
How do wizards get a small amount of spell slots back? Like 1 or 2 or something.
I don't think
I
so.
could actually. I think I can gain some of mine back if I burn my sorcery points, but that's about it.
should know this. I am a wizard after all. Arcane recovery.
Actually, I have two ways that I can get my
Oh,
I
there we
have
go.
two- Yeah, I'll be fine. If you want to
You-
do short rest, I'll be fine.
Nice. Okay, that's probably a good idea. As is, being a wizard, I can regain up to like 3 spell slot levels.
I can regain 6 by burning my sorcery points and converting them to spell slots, and also by natural recovery.
Yeah, but are you sure you want to use your sorcerer spells, sorcerer slots? Points. They could be very useful, but I mean, you
They
know,
can,
you.
but I prefer to have more spells that I can cast than not.
Yeah, that's fair. But I do have a couple spells I can burn. I have multiple spells, like, you know. In which case,
Let's just do a short rest, and I can burn however many sorcerer points, and I can just do my natural recovery on top. Besides, we do need to regain HP mainly. And I do have the Staff of Magi, which helps out with spells anyways.
Well, I mean, most of you guys do, yeah. I'm only missing 13 HP points, but eh.
So, are we all agreed? Short rest?
Sure.
oh yeah,
You guys need it far more than some of us.
yeah, we're gonna be needing it.
Alright then.
Alright, if you guys were taking a short rest, remember that you can spend hit dice to regain HP. Each dice you use for to regain your HP from a short rest, you add your con modifier to each single dice roll. So if you have a D6 and let's say you had a con modifier of 2, you'll roll a D6, whatever you get, plus 2 that. If you roll 3 D6, you would add plus 6 total.
Yep, Braybar is gonna be needing this. Braybar is definitely taking such short rest.
I
So
am
I could-
too.
So I could just roll, like for me, I could roll 1d10 and then I just add my Constitution modifier, right?
That's correct. You can choose to roll as many hit dice as you so choose.
Now, when you say hit
Mhm.
dice, you're talking about like any one of my weapons, right?
No. There's
No.
if you go into your character,
Uh-huh.
there should be an option to hit short rest button, and then it
Yeah,
should tell you
that-
how many hit dice
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah, so I have like a 1d10 for my.
Yeah. That hit dice is essentially like, so when you level up, that's the amount of HP, like max HP you'll gain from a roll of a D10.
Oh, I see now. I can use. Okay, I see now. I can actually use that.
By the way, for reference, I'm just gonna
Ah,
roll mine in chat so you see how many.
You're fine. Just
Okay,
remember
so-
that. Like,
Oh, that's
don't forget
basically
to add
all
your
I
con
took.
modifier for each single die. So if, example, if Artorias, if yours is plus 2, yeah, it would be plus 6 because you rolled 3.
Yeah, there we go.
Just because you, by the way, just because you roll 3 doesn't mean you have to stop. You can roll more if you so choose to.
I know.
Oh yeah, no, I figured. It's just I was
I
confident
thought it would
that
automatically roll
3
these
was all
dice.
I'd need.
Wait, why
We'll do
why
this
did,
many.
why did it not
the
roll the dice for me?
Hit
then?
dice come back. Half of them come back on a long rest.
No. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is that why didn't my hit dice roll when I actually did my short rest? Because I selected 2 of them and then I hit to take short rest, you know.
I don't know.
And damn it.
I don't think
If
they have it
anything, roll
done
roll
automatically,
singular
unfortunately.
individual dice, and then just add your con modifier to each one. Just make sure those head dice get expended.
But how did you roll hit dice there, Sarai?
You know, I'm surprised I still managed to roll a nat
I
1.
selected them in short rest and I manually clicked on it so it'd roll.
One thing I would like to mention is before we take our short rest, Revenmar is going to cast a spell, or technically during short rest, is going to cast a spell that takes 1 minute to cast and has a duration of 1 hour. It's called Magic Circle, and it's to keep out undead. In this case, I choose undead. Actually, no, undead and fiends.
Okay.
If you want to know what it does, you create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder on the ground.
Okay.
Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects with the floor or the surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Fiends and undead cannot really enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw. If it is inside it, okay, also, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. So, if, say, an archer wants to shoot into the cylinder, still gets disadvantage. At least that's my understanding, because it doesn't say that specifically that they have to be inside the cylinder. Just targets within the cylinder.
Yeah.
Targets within the cylinder. Yes?
Yeah, fine. You can use it. There's nothing stopping you from doing this unless there's a component.
Oh, wait, does it have a component?
If it has a
damn it.
I'm telling you right now that I'm being lenient with components that you don't need to specifically have the components, but I will have to ask you to remove money equal to the value of the component.
No, I don't have said component.
To be fair, this I could have you required to have the component on you instead of just using gold. And I can tell you right now, you guys as a group fund have plenty of gold. I've ensured you have plenty of gold. Because if I remember right, you guys have like what? I think Pink has it. 69,000, I think, if I remember right.
Correct.
Oh, jeez.
You guys have plenty of gold.
That is true.
There's just one thing I'd like to mention. It's that it's iron worth at least 100 gold pieces, which is a lot of iron.
I mean, yeah, but remember, I'm not having you require the component itself. I'm just having you require you to mark off the amount of gold total it requires. So, example, it says 100 gold pieces worth of iron. Just have marked off from the group fund 100 pieces of gold.
Okay, so Revenmar is going to ask first if we want to cast said spell. Do we want to ensure that undead and other creatures such as fiends cannot disturb us while we are taking a rest here? Do we want a safety precaution or not?
It's a precaution that would be wise to take just in case the safe room didn't work.
Or
Yes,
it failed
you're
for
right.
some reason.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So,
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Like,
So-
honestly, take your time because I'm eating still.
okay. Well, it sounds like the party says yes. Unless one of you wants to say no.
Huh? What's up?
Okay. Well, in that case, whoever has access to the treasury, please remove 100 gold, because I don't know where it is.
I think would be the one.
Also for the other things is targets within the cylinder cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by undead or fiends.
I think it's the one that has the community chest, I guess. That's
I already marked it.
Okay.
So that's it. That's really it. Let's see, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Why not? Let's throw in elementals. Okay, elementals, fiends, and undead. That's it. Elementals, fiends, and undead are affected by this magic circle. I don't believe any other creature needs to be elementals. You might as well throw in fiends. There's infernal written, and undead. We've encountered undead. That's my reasoning, and that's why all of these creatures are going to be affected by these. I can choose them nilly-willy all I feel like, but I don't feel like pissing off Faye for no reason. Okay. So in that case, if we're taking a short rest, I'm gonna be, doing said things. You're gonna have to roll for Braybar though, because I don't think I can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I just want to eat a little bit, and I'll do that. Because I don't know, I don't remember if everyone's from America or not, but I had my roommate and his dad had some Denny's, and I got myself some Denny's from them to go. Because I was like, the Grand Slam sounds good right now.
I've never had Denny's.
They're
Oh,
not
what?
amazing,
You missed-
but every now and then, Denny's is a pretty good place to have food.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I've just never had it throughout my entire life, and that's 21 years.
Denny's
Speaking
is
of
the
pan-
first bacon I've ever eaten that I did not dislike. Because I don't actually like bacon. I know, so in America.
Heresy!
Yeah, to be fair, I've
Get
never had
out.
many places either. I've never been to IHOP either.
Speaking of pancake, Pink, is that one place we used to go to before we went to Houston? Is that place still around?
Yeah, they have 3 locations in town.
Jesus. How many did they have back when we went? Was it
They
one?
had-
One?
No, they had 2. It's just that was the closer one to where we live.
Ah, okay. So they have 3 now. Jeez.
Yeah, they was.
I mean, they have
They
some
actually,
of the best
they actually
fucking
opened up
pancakes
their
I've
third
ever
one.
had.
They actually opened up their third one in not Citadel, in Shirts. So.
Oh, really?
And then they moved one of their locations to the Tilted Kilt that used to be on 1604 and Old Canyon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we come back into town. We need to go.
Yes, by the way, please roll for Braybar.
I will. I will. Like I said, I'm just eating.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm literally just eating my pancakes now. So
Mhm.
I just thought of pancakes, and I thought of the place that me and Pink used to visit. There, like, about once a month. At least back then, it was like once a month, because where I used to live, where I used to live, we would have to drive about 3 hours to Houston to visit some friends of ours. And one thing we would do is we would wake up like around, what was it, 6 o'clock, something like that, to get to this place, to get there at like 7 o'clock.
Well, yeah, but we would wake up. Yeah, we'd just make sure that we're up early enough so we were there on time.
Because if we went any later than 7 o'clock, the place was packed. Like it was packed by pretty much like no later than 8 o'clock, and there was a line outside. They had some damn good pancakes. I think there's only been one time that we opted out of going, and that's because his dad made some pancakes for us, and I'm like, that's fair. Like, restaurant pancakes, those pancakes are amazing, but homemade pancakes, hell yeah.
Strangely enough, my dad's pancakes I always enjoy.
I still remember those pancakes. Those pancakes were fantastic.
I mean, homemade pancakes are the best pancakes, yes.
His was really good though. His dad's ribs were also ice cream.
Oh yeah, my dad knows how to make some really good ribs.
Mm.
I don't know the full details, but I remember that he smoked them. And he smoked them for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
We've refined the process even further now because Traegers exist and those things are awesome.
But I remember, right, like, didn't your dad take off work time or time off work just to make sure that those ribs got smoked properly?
Well, I guess I have to remember like when he did it and why he did it, but
This would have been back when I was still living in San Antonio. Like,
well, yeah, but no, but it would have been like he would have. I mean, him taking off work, that's not really the case. I mean, he works for himself, so it's like
I mean,
he
you know
can
what I
take off
meant.
whenever he wants.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I know he works for himself, but you know what I meant. thinking about it. No, I don't have it. Okay. Window. What's it like? Yeah, right now. 29. That show up. Yeah. Alright, so that was what? 24. Yeah, I healed them. Where does it say dice? E8. One more heal. That puts them pretty much to full. There's no point in using the last one. Like, I could use one more to put them at 2 full, but I honestly think that's a waste. Sorry. I did see that Stein said he was going to be okay. He's back. Alright, so
Yep, I'm back now.
yeah, is there anything you guys want to do over the short rest other than heal yourselves? Like, don't be afraid to RP amongst yourselves. Like, talk to each other. You guys are a party.
Actually, let me ask. Let me check this, actually. Because I believe you
Alright.
did say how long that would take.
How long would what take?
Okay, I didn't note it down. You remember the journal we broke?
Mm-hmm.
How long would it take to fix that?
Long rest. Even with the 2 people doing the mending, long rest. Because it would take
We
4 hours.
could get started on it, at least.
Okay, if the other if both of you do the mending, who is the other person with mending?
I have it, but I
I'm
don't have
pretty
it
sure
prepared.
that's you.
So
I don't have it prepared right now.
So Talent Thrive,
Okay, hold
if
on.
you both do mending, you would cut down the process by an hour, meaning it would take 3 hours now.
Hold on. Remind me who broke the journal again? Which one of you did it?
I think I had it.
No. Yeah, it's very obvious.
No, he was
Dragon
asking who broke it,
Warrior.
and that would have been Aquazilis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insane smashing a chest was more fun than anything.
I was making sure it wasn't a mimic. You're welcome.
I mean, that's a fair thought.
That is fair, but
Again, you're welcome.
Okay, I'm
that
always
isn't going to
gonna-
stop me from grumbling.
I mean, to be fair, after all the shit you all went through, like, that's a fair thought process. Because you just gotta remember, you literally just went through, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different traps, not including before you found out about the pit trap, which would have been 6.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't blame Aquazilis for smashing.
I don't blame him for it, but that won't stop me from in-characterly trundling at him for ruining the book.
You know, honestly, Revenmore is fine with this because you know what? After all this time, you know, what's worse? Okay, either we get surprised by a mimic that could maybe kill someone, or we have to cast mending for a couple hours. Like,
Actually, pull up the stats book.
Anything.
By the
Wow.
way, just
Or-
saying.
Mimic!
it's not that bad if you throw it at 6
It
levels.
depends.
Or,
It depends what kind of mimic we're talking about.
I remember hearing
If
a
it's
story of
a
some bard
mimic,
missing
a regular
door.
mimic, its AC is 12 and its HP is 58. However, there is a thing called a horde mimic, which is AC of 14 with 123 HP.
God.
if you throw that thing at us,
So,
Revenmore will probably die.
a regular
Okay.
mimic is only CR2.
That's
I
why
won't
we
tell
let
you
the
all the
people
details
who
in
are.
case I do use one. But I will tell you that a mimic in itself is CR2. It has only 2 different stats that have a negative to it. It can potentially grapple you. And it has advantage on grapple.
Yeah.
It
And if
has
it grapples
a plus
you-
5 to hit. It could do 1d8 plus 3 piercing with 1d8 of acid. And then its other attack does 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. And if it's an object form, the target is subjugated to the adhesive trait. That's just a regular mimic. Horde mimic. Horde mimic is a huge monstrosity that has 128 to 23 HP and 14 armor class, which I already told you. None of its stats are negatives. It has oh, that's okay. That's good to know. It has the ability to multi-attack, making it able to do 1 bite and 2 of its other attack, so it can do total 3 attacks. It doesn't say or; it just says and. So 1 bite plus 2 other attacks, which the bite is plus 8.
Yeah.
It is 2d10 plus 5 piercing damage, and then 2d6 acid damage. Its other attack, I think it's called Pseudopod or something like that, is a plus 8 to hit with a reach of 10 feet. That is 2d6 plus 5 of bludgeoning damage, and then the mimic adheres to the target. Creature adhered to the mimic is also grappled by it. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. Ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
If I recall right, if the mimic is grappling you, it actually gets advantage on attacking.
Yeah, because you're restrained.
Exactly.
Restrained is advantage. I don't think restrained is a guaranteed crit. Not yet. I think that's incapacitated. I may be wrong.
But restraint is at least advantage on attacks, and that is just.
Oh, but it's also not. That's not all that it has, by the way. There's one last thing it has. It is called caustic mist. The mimic sprays a fine mist of acid in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. I'm not going to tell the DC. On a failed save, the creature takes 6d8 acid damage and is blinded until the end of the turn. On a successful save, you take half as much and is not blind. Yeah. Mimics be scary. He's a horde mimic.
They are.
Regular mimic isn't too bad unless you run into them at like level 1 or something. Level 1 or level 2. Then they're scary.
The amount of
Your guys'
stories
level
I've
probably
heard
be
about
fine.
a bard trying to mimic. It's hilarious.
Anyways, where were we?
Resting.
Yes. And also mending a journal.
Yeah, I will tell you right now that mending the journal, you don't see anything written on it, but you can tell. But I can tell you right now from the detect magic from before, you can tell that there's some kind of magic on this journal. The magic in itself is what's preventing the ability to read the journal at the moment.
Is it?
Yep. I just want to finish with pancake, and then we can get back to it.
Alright, whilst you're eating your pancake, can I tell how strong the magic is?
You what?
For the journal.
Like, can you do? Okay, repeat what you said.
Can I tell how strong the magic on the journal is?
Not this magic. This magic pretty powerful.
Alright then. So it's some pretty strong magic.
Yes.
That's going to take some effort to work through.
You can tell though that this magic is only really prevent. I will tell with the detect magic, you can tell that you think if you fix his journal, you won't have to worry about trying to dispel any kind of magic or something like that. You just need to fix the journal.
All right.
This is the DM's way of saying, I don't really want to give you details until it is fixed.
Got it. So basically, just leave it alone for now. Worry about it later.
Pretty much. Because there is a lot in that journal. You just guys don't know it right now. What's a lot about? I don't know. You don't know either. We all don't know. But I will tell you that I do have plans for that journal. Okay. So, after an hour, you no longer hear anything out here. It is safe to come out.
Question: can Braber tell where those footsteps left off to?
No clue. Because they just disappeared.
Oh. Interesting.
So you have no clue where they went. Even with that high of a passive perception as Gray Bars, you can't tell. They just vanished.
Wow. So even you see Braybar even a little bit surprised. I assume.
Yeah, nah. Like, there's things at work y'all don't know right now.
There is. Speaking of which, so let me just look this up.
All right. So, what do y'all want to do?
Well,
'Cause I can tell you right now, I'm excited.
you know what? Just as a precaution, because I feel like this, also because it's from the staff and it doesn't really mean I take up a spell slot for this. It's just charges, so I'm gonna use my handy dandy passable to make a little looking hole into the wall we can peer out into the main room from.
See mist. A very thick, this thick, damp mist just blocking line of sight. You can't really see more than 10 feet ahead of you.
All right, I'm gonna wave Braybar over to take a look through the looking hole.
Same thing.
Damn.
It's not anything regular sight can do about.
What if Revmar appears through? Because he has Devil's Sight.
Does he actually have double sight?
120 feet of dark vision, and he's able to see through magical darkness.
It is not darkness. So it is not. That is not something you can see.
So it's just obscured.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He cannot see through obscurity.
Nope.
Well, no more than a normal person.
Yep. That is
now that we have,
at the moment, that's not what's preventing you from being able to see through.
so now that we've all,
with your magical knowledge, you would definitely be able to tell that this is some kind of illusion. What kind of but at the moment, you don't know if that illusion is per se magical in nature. You just know that there's some. You just know that there is some kind of mist blocking your ability to see through this room.
since Passwall has been done, and since, well, my magical thing ended after, during working on the journal, let's get that back up.
Now that I think about it, this bit is sounding awfully familiar.
Yeah, it is. So, anyways, detect magic goes back up because it's at will.
You detect no magic.
All right, there's no reason to stop. Or rather, there is reason to not go out. But are we afraid of the mist?
Or are you afraid of what's in the mist?
That is true.
I mean, it wouldn't be our first time going into something full of myths.
What do you guys do?
YOLO.
Redmar cast before anything. Redmar's gonna cast Armor of Agathis with the first level slot.
Okay. That's
5
fine.
HP.
5 temporary HP. What's Aquazilas think about all this? I'm curious what Aquazilas thinks.
What do you mean?
About everything that's going on. Because honestly, I would think that they're talking about this mist and that's in this room. Like, you have 2 keys. You see 2 keyholes on the door.
How far apart are they?
How far apart are the people?
No, keyholes.
Oh, the keyholes? About 5 feet.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take both the keys and I'm just gonna go and slip them into the slots and turn them.
Okay. Who has the second key? 'Cause-
No. I'm doing it both at the same time.
well, no. Who? Because it was like, I think you took the first key. I think Artorias looted the second chest that had the other key.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at him and be like, give me the key.
How about throw it at his face?
Up to you.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. That's fine with me. Whatever. I have the key. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, it's just an intrusive thought that I let win, so I just throw it at your face.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
if he's
gonna
going to
go-
throw at your face, I want Aquazilas to make an athletics check for me, please.
Why?
Because you got a key thrown at you.
I rolled an 11. Okay?
That's enough. That's enough. You catch the key.
With my mouth.
Yeah. Well, no, with an 11, I'm going to say you catch it with your hand.
Damn it. Okay.
If you rolled,
Yeah,
if
you're a
you
little
rolled above
higher.
a 15, I would have said you caught it with your mouth.
Okay, fine, whatever. Point is, I'm gonna go and unlock. I'm just gonna put them both in the keyholes and just go turn click.
Click. All right. Do you go through the door?
No, I'm gonna let somebody else do that.
You're going to open
gotta
the
kick it
door,
open.
though.
I was just helping to make a decision.
Okay. You open the door. A large cloud of mist comes into the room.
That doesn't sound good.
As you open the door, you could tell that the room the mist starts to thin out. Give me 1 second.
By the way, for reference, pass well. I just end that really quick, so the hole just closes back up. So as the door opens and the mist is thinning out, you just see the little looking hole just seals back up.
Pay attention to the stream. Sorry. Stream, I'm fighting with the camera right now to try to get a better angle of the room. Okay, you guys ready for this?
Why not?
Sure.
So, that being said, I will tell you right now, as the mist becomes thinner, you see at first just a shadow, then a very dark figure. As the room mist thins and thins, the form becomes bigger and bigger and bigger
That's a large fellow.
until you finally see a large zombie skeletal skin decaying off of this creature. Muscle still taut and right for fighting. Jaw massive, massive in size. Fangs sharp as needles. As you see a zombie dragon in the room. Just for comparison size,
Okay.
model wise, that is Echo Zealous right there. That's just showing up on the stream right here in a few seconds.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is no good.
This thing is massive. I want you to ignore the thing that's right there on top of him. I don't have a model that doesn't have one of them on top of it, but the other model I had a choice for, honestly, I don't think does a dragon justice.
Got it.
Hank, you would recognize what this is, like not in game D&D wise, but like out of game, this is a Terrorgeist. This is the Terrorgeist model.
Oh, that's a large fellow.
I can't really see it on your stream.
It's not.
You should probably reload this stream.
I can't. Well, the thing is that I don't have a way to zoom in.
Oh, there we go.
And if I could zoom in, I would. But I can't.
Okay, no, I got you. No, it like somehow your stream got like. I somehow, for some reason, I hit the pause button, and I just went to hit play because I thought that was turning off the sound.
Good job.
I
Dude.
I
Wow.
technically did, but
Good job. Play yourself.
Wow.
But yeah, this creature is massive in size. As the mist continues to thin out, you see two other things appear in the corners of the room. These are not creatures. I just don't have anything that would actually like very well represent them. This is what they look. This is what they look like. I know it's not going to be like very focused on the camera, but that's what they look like. These are statues.
Got it.
There are two statues with a pedestal. They're both on a pedestal, about 10 feet in radius around them. Or no, I'd say the circumference about the circumference of what the pedestal is about 15 feet. These and the pedestal that they are on are lifted up a little bit. So I'm going to use some dice. At least try to use some dice so that they are actually up a bit off the floor. It's hard to tell, kind of, but they are off the ground. but that's only because of the pedestal that they are on. From what you could tell, the mist is coming from the general direction of those two statues. That's where the mist is the thickest.
Okay.
This thing sure as hell does feel like a boss fight room.
Mid boss.
I mean, of course, I guess.
So,
I mean, it's a dragon, though.
It is indeed a dragon.
It is.
that being said,
A wiggling dragon.
Fuck a 10.
it's the zombie dragon, so good luck with that one.
I know.
With that
I don't
being
think
said,
it really cares about that.
roll initiative.
On it.
We finally met a match that's
Unnatural 20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
As per usual, I rolled a 4.
Yep.
Make sure to roll for
What a Braveheart.
Braveheart. Obviously with advantage.
Ooh, I got 18.
All of us are getting.
Wait,
Most of
Braveheart
us are
gets
getting
advantage?
18 here. Good too.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
because
he
the
does.
dragon's really slow.
Okay, so Braveheart gets a 9.
Did you roll that with advantage?
Yes, I did. It was a 4 and a 9.
Good job, Tarai. You get to go first.
Oh. There it is now.
Yay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, a 9's not horrible. It's just not,
So,
The question is,
before anyone else goes, at the top of the initiative, a lair action happens.
Hmm.
I don't think
You
about it. Who's gonna be
see-
going after Tarai because there's
You
3 of us
see
with 8.
from both those statues, a white appears. So 2 whites appear in the room.
Hmm. This gives me more to think about.
Mhm.
Getting my finger guns ready.
What are you gonna do? Just point the dragon, say pow, and hope it falls over and dies?
I could possibly
that
do
is
that
true.
twice.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, true.
Bang!
Alright. So I'm assuming it is now my turn, now that they have appeared.
I mean, you're definitely first. It's just who's gonna be second because 3 of us have an 18.
That is true.
I need to do something right quick. Where's my 20? Okay. Okay. Cock. Okay. So, all right, start us off. Let me get my music changed real quick. 1 sec.
Alright.
There we go. So, I'm also going to go ahead. I'm going to move y'all in right quick. Okay. So, with that being said, Brian, you are the first on the initiative.
Alright. I'm gonna wait until you finish moving people into the room because this
I'm done.
matters
I'm
for.
done. The stream's not caught up yet, but I'm done.
Alright.
With
I'm just
Brian, you were
watching
the
for it.
one with so you are currently at 14 right now.
Got it.
You are at 14 kilo.
Alright. Let's get this going.
I will tell you right
So-
now, the room goes all the way over to the number 2. So 14 through 2 is essentially the room. And the room, first letter that it starts at is H, and the last letter is S.
Alright.
So H through S, 2 through 14.
So if I recall right, I believe Artorius' character is the one with the scythe.
Yes,
That would be me.
that is correct.
Alright,
Ironically
you're gonna-
enough, I don't use the thing just yet.
I'm gonna wait a moment before I, do my thing with you. Because this is basically gonna be my one-time use of Fireball, because you all are gonna get in its face.
I'm going to tell you right now that the dragon is at the closest space to it is 8. So you are you guys are you are pretty much at 14 right now. The only
Got it.
reason Echozealous and Artorius are a little bit more forward is just because the base size of their models are a little bit bigger, so it's a little harder to get them to all fit in the same thing. So assume all of you are at 14.
Got it. So all of us are at 14.
Yes,
Okay.
all of you are at 14. The only reason you're a little more forward is because the base size. That's it.
Got it. So who has the model that has the kind of like staff?
That's Braybar.
That's the big one. Okay, that's Braybar.
Down
to know.
left. Yeah, very bar.
Yep, Braybar.
Alright, so Thrice's gonna kind of like go in front of Thrice, or Braybar. So
you're over here.
basically
Braybar's
right
over
where
here.
he isn't here, but
No. Braybar's all the way over here. You're on the opposite side of the.
okay. Alright. Okay, you're there. That's the one with mace.
Yeah, Braybar is the furthest down south. You're the farthest to the north.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought
I was asking the about the one right next to Artorius.
the one right
They're
next to
like shoulder
Artorius is
shoulder.
actually Aurelian.
Okay. Just making sure.
So from the middle down southward is Artorius, Aurelian, Braybar. Towards the north, in the middle is Echozealous, Ravamar, and then you. You're the farthest
Okay.
north of the party.
So basically, I'm just going up one,
Okay.
and then over one.
Okay, so you're gonna go to. You're currently at Kilo, so you want to go to Juliet 13.
Yes.
Okay. So that's only 5 feet.
Okay.
Because
cool.
when you move diagonally, it's still only 5 feet.
All right. Basically, just there we go.
Okay, what you got for me?
I'm waiting for it to move so I can count. Just for reference.
I'll tell you right now. Like, you only moved 5 feet. Like, you don't have to necessarily pay attention to the map too much. I could tell you how you could go about moving
Right.
and how far you'll move.
So each square on the map represents 5 feet.
Yes.
Right.
Unless I tell you guys otherwise, every square is 5 feet. I will tell you specifically otherwise if a square represents more than 5 feet.
Okay, thank you for that. So do you see the square that's right next to the white and the dragon? The one on its right? Or it would be its left, technically,
Okay,
from
so-
the end of the table it's at.
So, the way the camera's facing, the right-hand side is the north.
Okay.
All right, so you're talking about the northern section then?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Fireball on that point. So we'll hit both the dragon and the white.
Okay, so looks like you're talking about Juliet 9 or 8.
Let me
Juliet 9
I'd
and 8
say
would be just right in between the white and the dragon.
yeah, basically just right in between them two.
Okay. What is the radius of fireball again?
20 feet.
So right, if we do Juliet 8, it'd be. It would only cast the dragon, so you can't get. Well, sorry, not over here.
Got it.
Yeah, it would only be able to catch one of them.
Alright.
Okay, it would only be able to catch one other white. Yeah. I was just checking to see about that, that's all.
Got it. Then I might as well just toss that
essentially, long story
dragon.
short, I was trying to help you out.
Got it.
Also, I'm going to say it for the purpose of simplicity. The north will always be white A.
Okay.
So, example, if there, let's say that there was 4 whites on the board, it would be A, B, C, D. So odd letters up to the top, even letters to the bottom.
Got it. I'm just gonna toss a fireball at the dragon.
Okay. So you're going to hit
Alright.
white A and the dragon.
Basically, fireball just at the dragon.
All right. So
Because that's... I
dexterity
think
saving
that's
throw,
the only
correct?
person I can hit with it anyway. Wait.
Dexterity saving throw. Right? You're doing thunder or firebolt or fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, I know what I'm tripping over my own words. I know what you said.
Okay. DC 15. Dexterity.
15 you said?
Yes.
Let me just pull up the dragon. It is that dice. The white is that dice. The white is going to succeed. The dragon's going to fail.
All right. Let me roll the damage because this is from the staff, so it's at its max level.
Okay, so that's
Wonderful
the level,
little.
I think it's like 68 or something like that. Or
Hold on,
D6
let me-
is actually, I think it's D6.
Let me read this. Okay, so basically they just take half as much damage as rolled, I think.
The white will still take half damage, while as you. Wait, 12d6.
It's at 7th level
Oh,
for fireball.
I thought you said at base level for some reason. Base level
It's at
fireball.
the highest level it has.
Okay, base level fireball is 3rd level, by the way.
Right.
All right. Anyways, so 40 damage. So that would be 20 damage to this white, and then 40 damage to the for that. Okay. So we're gonna do that and that. No wait, that's the wrong white. My bad. I'll do that. I'll do the
Got
dragon
it.
first because they were right there. Okay. And then the other white. 20 damage. Okay. So you see Thorai conjure up this fireball from the staff. He takes the staff, points the tip, a small yellow orange bead, tosses from the staff, makes its way over to the dragon, and explodes outwards, causing the dragon to reel back in rage and a loud roar.
Fire.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything really useful as a bonus action. So, that's it.
Okay. Akozilis, you are next on the list.
All right. Let's see here. That's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares up. Sweet.
You are currently at Mike.
Yes. So 5 squares up. I have the bell in my hand. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still 5 squares up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep.
Let's see here. I want to. I want to go ahead. In this case and leap forward if I can.
Okay, so you're gonna move
And-
forward.
And what's up?
Moving forward the 25.
Yeah. So I leap all the way forward, and as I'm leaping all the way forward, coming down with like a double-handed strike with my sword.
Okay. I'm very interested to see how this goes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
All right. All right. Attack roll. Don't fuck me now. Yeah, 22.
22 hits.
All right. I can just roll a D10 this time because I used actually 2 hands.
Oh, you don't have your shield up.
No, I did not have my shield up for this. I actually literally just like leapt it with both my.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and roll for. Yes. So, anyways, the damage. Damn it, that's only a 9. I will also go ahead and do a second strike, double-handed at it. Might as well.
Okay.
Urgh. That's a 14.
That's not hit.
Wow.
So
All
you-
right.
So you see what happens is that Akazila takes a small run forward, and then he leaps into the air with both hands on the hilt of the sword as he slams down on the dragon's head. And then as he's about to make a second swing, the first swing catches the dragon off guard, and then as he's about to make that second swing, the dragon pulls back quickly, just in time to make a dodge out of the second strike.
Alrighty. So for my bonus action, can I take out my shield at this point?
I honestly think with how cool the thing was, yeah, I think honestly, there's a free object interaction. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
I think there's a free draw weapon action if I'm not mistaken, but I always thought that was still part of a bonus action. Because really,
I'm going to read over it a little bit more later, so I'll go ahead and say that you can do it as free action.
okay. Well, with that, then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cast my taunt on it while we're at it.
Okay. You draw the shield. You plant the shield into the ground as the shield lets out a large magical energy. If I remember right, it's 30 feet, right?
Correct.
30 feet. So you will get every creature that's within 30 feet.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I got
all the
everybody.
whites are taunted to you as well.
Good. Alright, I think the only other thing I'll do, because the Sword of Perunes wills it, wait, where's Revanmore?
He's over here, closer towards the door. You are second in the initiative at the moment, so.
Revanmore, would you like to leap forward with me?
I don't think you can make him leap forward and attack.
No. I know I can't make him attack, but I can actually still make him run forward with me at least.
I think you had to have that.
Well, it says immediately after you take the dash action, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, dash is a different thing from actually just straight moving.
Okay.
There's
That's
an actual
fine.
action called dash that
No,
essentially
that's-
doubles your movement.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Well then, there's really nothing else I can do at this point in time, so I'll just go ahead and just.
That's on over.
Yeah, let's pass it over.
Yeah, because you've moved, you've attacked, you've done. I'm gonna say probably what kind of your bonus action sort of. But honestly, I'll treat it as a free action either way.
Well, I mean, just draw the shield and then just taunt.
Yeah, actually the taunt is a bonus action, so yeah, never mind.
That's what I'm saying. The bonus action is from the taunt.
I blanked on the taunt, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, with that being said, Pretorius.
Alright, cool. It's my turn. Alright. How far away?
You're 25 feet. Well, technically, actually, I did say everyone was on 14. So,
Alright, cool. So, I'll move ahead 25 feet and attack the dragon.
actually, 25. 14 would actually be like right. I think I missed one. Okay, sorry. Okay, anyways. So you're gonna move up
Mm-hmm.
to the dragon?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Yes. Wait,
what you got for me?
my great. Alright, I'm going to attack it with my greatsword.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Ew. 12.
That's a miss.
Figured.
You take one large swing and it manages to pull back to the side as you try to swing downwards with the greatsword.
Alright. That's one miss. Hopefully my second one attack doesn't miss. Oh, come on! That one!
You make a large wide swing with the arc. You throw yourself a little bit off balance as you just swing wide.
I can already tell their eyes in the background judging me heavily.
I'm also judging you heavily.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Eventually, Thrice's judging will end simply because it is what to expect.
Yeah. So with that being said, any bonus actions?
Let me see. No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Aurelian.
Alright, so we have like 2 lights, right? 2 lights and a dragon?
What's up?
Yeah, we have 2 lights and a dragon, right?
Yes.
The statues aren't enemies.
Yes.
Alright. I walk up and attempt to be like 30 feet in 30 feet range of every single enemy.
Here. Yep, you'll just be able to go straight in front of the dragon. Right here, and you'll be in range of them all for 30 feet.
Alright. And I attempt to use Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Okay. What do I have to do?
So every creature needs to do a DC Wisdom saving throw of 15.
15. Is this counted as a magical effect or is this an ability?
Oh, I do not know.
I think it is considered a magical effect.
I mean, it is more divine. You should probably keep that in mind.
Yeah, but the wording says magical effect. Divine magic is still magic.
Yeah. I guess it's true.
Okay, I know that. Okay, so white B to the south is turned. The dragon. What was the DC?
15.
Is turned. And I'm gonna be able to hold on. Does frighten count? Does turn count as fright?
It doesn't say anything about fright, it just says it tries to get away.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to look that up because that's important. That is insanely important right now.
Also, remember, if they're below a certain CR, they get destroyed.
They are not below a certain CR. I know for a fact.
Yeah,
Why
as far
would
as I recall, like last time, whites didn't get destroyed, so.
Turn Undead causes undead such as Gringar, skeletons, vampires, being terror. Despite being a fear like effective magic is not unaffected by aspect of terror, So it pretty much tells me that it's unaffected. Okay. It is not a fear effect, so that matters. So frightened does not. Okay, so yeah, the dragon is turned. The white and the white to the south and the dragon are both turned.
So there's only the other white left, right?
Yep, the one to the north.
Right. I use my bonus action and summon spiritual weapon right next to it.
Okay.
And I attack with it.
Okay. D4 is going to represent the spiritual weapon.
Right. Sorry, what you asked?
Nothing.
Didn't really hear you.
I'm just saying the D4 I put on the board is the spiritual weapon. Because you can move the
Okay.
spiritual weapon as you choose.
No, you're super mumbly right now. I can't really understand. Sorry.
The D4 on the board is the spiritual weapon.
Alright, okay. Yeah, so does a 15 hit?
The whites? Yes.
Yep. Right. It does 9 damage.
Expecting something.
Oh yeah, what type of damage?
I'm pretty sure it's force damage.
Oh.
9 will work. Okay. Yeah, you can see that this white is looking pretty bloody right now. I want to remind people that bloody is an old mechanic that showed something was below half health.
And with that, I end my turn.
Good. Alright, the white at the bottom. Let's run away. Alright. Raybar's turn. I honestly could have swore like something would make him be able to do that, but I think it's only for big damage. So
This. Did you say it's Brave's turn?
yeah.
So, there's this neat 4th level spell called Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay. How long does it take to cast?
So, I would like to cast, if I can,
Well,
8 Blink Dogs.
first off, how long does the spell take to cast?
The spell takes 1 action.
Okay.
It has a duration of 1 hour, and its concentration.
Okay.
it-
Go ahead and do me the favor and post the details of it in the campaign chat, right, please?
The Blink Dog or the spell?
Preferably the blink dog, but also the spell as well afterwards.
Let me see if I can correctly copy paste it. It's. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. That's the Blink Dog.
Okay.
And there's a spell.
Okay. So you create 8 of these dogs. Do they have to be in a certain range of you?
Let's see, it has a range of 60 feet. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, okay, where's the map? Come on now. There we go. I'm gonna do it right behind, oh, which one was it? Was it, the guy right behind, right in front of the dragon, the one in the middle between the 3 guys. Have the Blink Dogs spawn between those, him. And then the Blink Dogs have to roll their own initiative and then take the turn to dodge.
I am not rolling their initiative. They're going at the same time as Braybar.
Oh, they're gonna go at the same time as Bar. Okay.
I do not feel like adding 8 different freaking creatures to the initiative just to put in those. No.
Yeah.
No, don't roll initiative for all 8. You roll initiative separately. and then all 8 take the same turn at the same time.
I'm just saying, for the
That's-
sake of ease, they're going at the same time as Braemar.
Okay, yeah. In that case, I'm going to have, let's see now, so there's 8 of them, so there's, 3 of them are gonna go left and attack the dragon from the left. 2 of them are gonna go
Just so
right.
you're aware,
and
you keep saying dragon. There's only one dragon.
yeah,
The big
this
thing
one.
in the middle is the dragon. The other 2 things are white. There's only one dragon in the room. You keep
Yes.
saying you keep mentioning dragons. There is not multiple dragons in the room.
Yeah, there's one dragon. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, but you're saying
It
dragon
should-
to the left, but I'm like, what dragon to the left? There's only one in the center. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
trying to
gonna
get
go
at.
around.
That's why I'm confused.
They're gonna go around that. They can't walk through these other people. They're standing in the way.
I know that. I know there's people in the
So-
way. I'm trying to figure out like all you have to do is tell me 4 to the south want to go attack the dragon on that side, and then the 4 on the north attack dragon on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So the 3 of them are meant to go from the south, attack them. 2 from the north, and then 2 others to attack the white.
To attack the white.
Well, I currently only
Well,
see one
Okay,
white.
we're talking
on
about the north white or the south white? Because the north white's the one that's not turned.
Oh, there's the south white. Well, it's so far away. I don't care about that one. Yes, so 2 will go to the north white.
You have a movement of 40 feet for these things, so I mean. Alright, but
Let's see, what is 30?
15. So 1 right there. Alright. So the spiritual weapon doesn't actually take up a space, so I'm gonna put that blink dog there. You said 3 of them are gonna attack from the south and 3 from the north?
Yes, 3 from the south, 2 from the north.
Wait, are they? Okay, which ones are attacking the dragon? How many total are attacking the dragon?
5 are attacking the dragon.
And
Let's see.
how many of
5?
them are
No.
coming from the south?
Yeah, so yeah, 5 against the dragon, 3 on the south, 2 on the north. And then the rest of the 3 are gonna attack the white, the one in the north.
You have 2 attacking the white of the north? Or is it 3 attacking the north? White.
Well, I get 8 dogs, so 3 attacking the white.
3 of them attacking the white?
Mhm.
Okay.
3 attacking the white.
Okay, so what is our hit? I'm talking out loud when I say that part. Alright, so all 3 of them are gonna bite this white.
Plus 3 to hit.
2 hits. D6 damage. I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate you. You had so much extra work for this. Like, I love the idea of the spell, but damn, this is a lot of extra work now.
Well, unfortunately, spells. So
is
I just had to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's no way I can do
Does
it.
it do that? No, it doesn't. It's not. It does not have the same thing as a wolf. Okay, so the white dogs attack the white to the north, and they deal 8 damage as they bite and tear into this white. 3 dog. I'm gonna have the 3 dogs at the north attack, and so I'm gonna have the 2 dogs attack and then 3 dogs attack. So I'm gonna have the 3 at the south attack first. That's 2 hits.
That's 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Per-
I forgot the 1. So actually, that would be 2 more damage right there. Let me check one thing on the whites. Oh, they actually would have dealt half that damage because these are not magical.
I guess.
And
Okay.
so- well, it doesn't state that they're magical attack. I don't think. I mean, they were summoned by a spell. Wait, hold on, let me read the details of a spell first.
Well, these are only challenge 1 quarters, so I would be surprised if he
Well,
counts
the
magical.
spell in itself might get something different. No, I don't. I'm just gonna treat the attacks as non-magical just for purposes.
It makes sense. Like I said, I
Like they were
summoned
summoned by a
CR
spell,
1
so it would
quarter.
have made sense if they were magical attacks, but yeah. Anyways, then the 2 from the north attack the dragon. I haven't taken the damage from that yet, so 8. So they deal 8 damage to this dragon. And then another dog hits. That's cocked. That's 5 points. Another 5 points of piercing damage, unless it's immune to it. It is not immune to it. Okay. So yeah, these dogs, Braveheart commands them, and they just start dashing out at the enemies that they've been commanded to attack, and just start chomping at them, trying to drag them down. Is that Braveheart's action? Or I mean, his turn?
Well, if you took the attack actions for the other dogs, that's, I believe, would be it.
I
don't
guess
think
actually
this is
technically
enough.
summoning the dogs is the action. I just only went ahead and had the dogs attack then because I don't want to make a separate turn for them. Too much extra effort.
Yeah, I believe he will want to try and stay away otherwise from the fight, so that's it.
Alright, so he's going to probably just stay where he is.
Oh, also, by the way, I don't see his HP updated
It's
from
56.
before.
I see it. I do see it updated.
Oh.
It's 56.
Let me see. If I reload the page.
Do you have anything else that you want Braveheart to do?
Okay. Is there anything else you can do? No. No, I believe that's it.
Okay. Then in that case, it is the dragon's turn. Alright, so you're doing the absolute living shit out of it. That's for certain. Wait, what's this? Yeah, thanks, Stein.
Oh, wait. Maybe the one thing is have him move off to the left.
Who?
but other than
Braveheart?
Yes, Braveheart, because
He's
I
already
see
off to the
he-
left. He's unless you want him to move more south of the room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he probably would try to move as far away possible from the fight, because he's a mage. He has range.
Alright, I moved him 30.
Go ahead.
I moved him 30. Oh god.
Like I said,
How annoyed is this thing right now? It's pretty fucking annoyed at that. Because you guys you've already done a ton of damage to this thing.
It
Actually,
still
now that I
has-
think about it, I'm gonna make...
And it still has to see if it breaks my taunt.
You do see that this dragon is starting to heal ever so slightly.
Uh-oh.
nice.
I will say no. Actually, no. With how far away Braveheart is, I don't think he would see it. Who else has a passive perception, or not perception, investigation of 15 or higher? That is within. That's within
Wow.
5 feet of them, or within 10 feet.
Am I within 10 feet of one of them?
We're talking about specifically the dragon, but yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sure, why not?
Artorias, Aurelian, and Ecosius, what are your passive investigations?
Woo!
No.
Ooh,
What
I
are your
love it.
passive investigations?
Oh, passive.
16.
I'm sorry.
It's a 9.
It's an 8.
What?
Passive investigation.
Jesus Christ. That's so low.
Okay,
I've got an intelligence of 9, you know.
What are you talking about? I have an intelligence of 7.
Artorias has an investigation of 16. Okay. This is why I was asking. Artorias, you can
I'm
ever
gonna
so
say,
slightly...
I find it honest that
Hold
the
up,
religious
hold
people
up,
are the
hold up.
dumbest people in the game.
Hold up. I have something to explain. I'm important you listen. Artorias, with your passive perception of 16, you could see that this dragon is very slightly but surely absorbing the mist.
I see.
And I want to remind you, you guys do know that the two statues have something underneath them that is generating mist.
Oh god damn it, this boss fight sounds eerily familiar to me. I'm a completely different game though, that's for sure. I am going to point this out to the entire party.
Okay, so everyone knows now the information that you know. Everyone could tell that the boss is healing, but now you could tell. But now you know how it's healing.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna have to keep this dragon distracted somehow so it doesn't attack the people that go straight for the statues. I have a very crazy idea,
You know, you do
but
realize
it could fail.
You do realize I haven't talked to her yet.
It would do it.
Yeah,
It would do it because
that.
it's annoyed now. It's really annoyed. It would definitely
I was
do
spending
this.
most of the time thinking about something funny though.
Okay, let's do this shit. You see, as this dragon takes a large inhale of air, even though it's a zombie, you see with the bones and the gut, you see this power building up in its throat as it then lets out a giant mist of gray all at everyone. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, Agnes,
Every
this is a
single
spell.
person has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm assuming it's using its breath weapon.
Yes.
18.
Remember, everybody who's within 10 feet of me, you're getting a +4 on your save.
Yes.
This may not go well for me.
Getting a +4, then that's a.
Ooh, I got
22, I believe.
25!
Oh,
does
shit.
18 pass?
Remember, you're getting
Jesus
if you are
Christ.
within 10 feet of Akazilas, you do get that plus. Don't forget that.
So
Alright.
13, basically.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw for Bayrar because I don't think you can. Uh-oh.
No, it can't.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think you guys can see that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we can. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Right.
Okay.
Also, what type of attack is this?
Damage-wise?
Yes.
Poison.
Poison?
Yes.
Alright.
Time to grab the bag again, guys.
I could barely hear what you just said there, my dude.
Time to grab the bag. Nine. Alright. That's a lot of sixes.
Okay.
That's a lot of sixes.
That's not a sound I would hear.
Uh-oh.
28, 32, 32, 34, 36, 37. 42 points of poison damage. Half if you took. Half if you saved, which is DC 15.
Okay.
So Aurelian and Braebar are the only ones that are going to take full damage.
Oh,
Want me to ask? Is he within 60 feet?
Who?
This is from Thry. Is he within 60 feet?
Who? Braebar?
The dragon.
Oh, the dragon? Yeah.
Alright, so... I have been damaged by a creature I can see. You know what this means.
Well, hold on. It doesn't. I read one. I'm not completely done telling you what all happens exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for a second then.
Okay. So, for those that succeeded, you take half damage, so you will take 21 points of poison damage. Unless you have resistances, which will happen again and make it 10 points of poison damage. If
Remember, everybody within 10 feet of me right now also has resistance as well to that.
As what?
Oh,
I have defense all, which actually, it also goes towards. Oh, sorry, keep going.
Alright, for those that fail. So Aurelian and Braebar. You see your arms starting to turn to stone.
Oh shit, that's a
You
petrification
are-
right there.
You are counted as being restrained as you are turning to stone.
That is not good.
Okay.
yeah.
So just a heads up, my aura of warding, it says you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have resistance to damage from spells. So,
Okay. Damage damage spells? Because if we're talking about spells, this is actually an ability, so...
I need you to like really speak into the mic there because I can barely hear what you're saying, my dude. You're
To be fair, I'm trying to stand up, and also... I'm trying to keep standing because I also have to take care of the fight, too.
No, I get I get that. I'm just pointing out like if you can somehow get the mic closer to where you're at or something.
I have it as best as I can.
Gotcha. I'm just
Okay, so what was the thing you were talking about? Aura of warding?
yeah. It just says that pretty much it's pretty much you and friendly creatures within 10 feet have resistance to damage from spells. Now, I don't know if breath attacks really count as
No, it does
spell
not.
there.
No,
It doesn't? Okay.
well, here's the thing. If from a dragon, it's an actual ability. There are spells that allow people like a wizard or something like that to gain the features of a dragon and use a dragon breath, but that counts as a spell. That's different. So in this case, it's an ability because it's coming from the actual dragon. They're not casting a spell to do
Okay.
this.
Okay. No, I was just
So there are times that the breath can count as a spell. That is fine, or that is correct. But in this case, it is an actual dragon, and it's not casting spells. So in that case, it is not actually spell damage. Which
Okay.
so you are correct to think about that. That is actually a perfectly valid point. It is very smart to keep track of. It is just
Now-
in this case, it does not help, sadly.
Now, next question. That was not what type of damage was that considered? Poison, right?
Poison.
Damn it, not disease. Okay.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, so now Aurelian and Braebar now at their next turn, at the end of their next turn, have to make another. They will have to make another check. The DC will still be the same.
With the fact I'm a honey badger Bosmia and help me out with the poison or not?
I don't think I gave you resistance to poison, so no.
Ah.
Unless it's in your notes that say you are resistant to poison, I don't think I did. I might change that, but or I might make it a feature that you get at a higher level.
So,
Understood.
just to clarify, how much damage are we taking up front there again?
Okay, so everyone that's saved, so essentially everyone but Aurelian and Braebar, you took half of the damage, which was total 42. So that means 21 damage. If you save, you take 21 points of damage. Poison damage. Because
it's a good thing we took that rest earlier.
Because Bravebar did not succeed, he will take 42 points of damage. And I will tell you right now, Bravebar is looking pretty hurt.
Oh yeah, he
Right.
is. Holy shit, that is just.
I will give you the information that this is a recharge skill, so it can't just do this forever. It can only do it as long as it has the recharge.
Allow me to ask, if it's done with this breath weapon, may I?
Yeah.
Alright, Hellish Rebuke.
Is Hellish Rebuke something that... What is the exact details of Hellish Rebuke?
It is a reaction to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So by that wording, I have been damaged.
Yep.
I see the creature that has done it.
Yep.
I have fulfilled its requirements.
Yep. Okay. I'm going... Let's see. I don't remember how many dragon types there are. So I'm going to do... I will say the only reason why it's poison is because it's undead. So that doesn't mean necessarily... I'm going to do one thing because I want to make this interesting. I'm going to roll...
Alright.
I'm going to roll a d12. And
Alright.
there are 4 types in my mind that it will become resistant to. The options will be... The first one will be fire, second will be cold, third will be lightning, and then the fourth will be poison. Okay? So remember that order.
Alright.
Fire, cold, lightning, poison.
Got it.
And that will be poison. It is from what you could tell from the skin that is still there, this dragon is formerly a black dragon.
Which,
Alright.
by the way, Sarai,
So-
thanks for reminding me, because I'm also a tiefling, and I have this exact same ability as well.
Hellish Rebuke, bros.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke,
What do you need to
baby.
do for Hellish Rebuke?
Dexterity saving throw. DC 13.
I suppose he'd have to roll twice, doesn't he?
HBB, bros.
Dexterity?
Yep.
Dexterity.
Okay. What is the DC for you, Revimar?
For Weaponmore, it will be, wait, where does it say that?
It should say it in the spell.
Yes.
15. There we go.
15?
DC 15.
Okay, it's going to save
1-5.
against yours, Revimar, and then it's going to fail against yours, Thorai.
Alright. So let me roll the damage.
What is it a success? What happens on a failure? Just half damage?
I think on a successful one, it takes health. Yeah.
Takes half? Okay,
On
so
a failed,
Revimar
it
roll
takes
the damage
full.
as well.
Also remember, it's a second level Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Took 11 damage from you, Thorai.
13 fire.
So half of that would be 6.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so it's taking
Just to
total...
add on a
So
detail.
it's taken 17 total fire damage.
Nice.
Yep.
As 2 separate tieflings point the fingers and have the exact same thought.
I think more of, like, what would happen in this case is, like, you see this thing charging up its breath, and as it... With that being said, the dragon's turn. I'm making sure that I've done everything I can do with it.
Don't get distracted. Knights of
Oh,
Holy.
shit. Hold on.
Retribution.
Hold on. I need to make a save. Okay, never mind. Because that was a magic... Okay, wait. I'm going to be straight. It has magic resistance. It has advantage on saving throws against spells.
Does it? Alright.
Yeah. It's undead creatures, honestly. That kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
I will tell you
That's
right
not
now, I am using the stat block of a dragon bone golem. It's the closest thing I could find to an undead dragon. Because every time I try to find
Well-
something, whether there's zombie dragon, skeleton dragon, whatever, not there.
I don't know if that's
Alright.
a good thing or a bad thing, I'll be honest. It sounds like... Either way.
Either way. Anyways, with that being said, everyone. It's your turn.
Well, in that case, let me check the map for a sec here. So, the things in either corner, are they made of stone?
Yes.
The things that are releasing that.
Yes, they're
Uh-huh.
statues. They
So
look
that
like
makes
very
a
sturdy
bit of-
statues. They look like they're pretty heavy, but somehow this pedestal is lifting them above.
So do I want to do a con save or deck save? Okay. So if I do it that way, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that would. And that one is. So I'm just working out the radii for a sec here. So if I do it 1, 2, so about right there. Okay. So I would like to cast a spell called Shatter.
Okay?
It deals some damage. It has a radius of 10 feet. I want to cast it in such a way that it would attack both the northern statue and the bone dragon,
Okay.
but nothing else.
What all does Shatter do?
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of my choice. As a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point, every creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Else takes 38 thunder damage, half as much on a successful save. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. That's specifically why I'm choosing the spell.
Okay. Okay, what kind of save do I need to make?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Also, non-magical objects that aren't worn or carried also take damage if it's in the spell's area.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice. Constitution, what's the DC?
DC 15, 1-5.
Alright, the dragon's gonna save. The statue's going to fail.
Okay, well,
The dragon
That
got
means
advantage
it's
on the dragon gets advantage on it because it's got magic resistance.
yep. Well, in that case, the dragon's gonna be taking 7 thunder damage, and the statue's gonna be taking 14. If it fails. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, the statue did fail. So the
Okay, right.
dragon will take 7. And the statue will take 14? Okay.
Yeah, well, yes.
Wait, is it supposed to be more damage on organic?
What?
Unorganic material takes more damage, right?
No, they just also take damage. Unfortunately, they don't take more damage.
Oh, you said something about more damage. Put the spell. Go ahead. Copy.
Also take damage if it's in the spell's area. So if you have like random items lying about, here's a spell.
No, you said something else earlier that caught my ear.
Oh right, statues. Anything made of inorganic material also takes has disadvantage on save. There we
There's
go.
a disadvantage if this wasn't worked out.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought I heard more damage for some reason. Okay.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
You do
In
see.
this case- Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how much HP I want to give these statues.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. You see that the statue to the north shatters.
Nice.
However,
All right.
The pedestal rises up further now.
For whatever reason, my stream keeps on being just lagging behind.
Well, yeah, because you guys are going to be behind. So, when you destroy the statue, the pedestal raises up 10 more feet, showing more spouts on it.
Interesting.
And even more
Quite so.
mist comes out. Not to the point, not to the
okay.
point that obscures, but it is. But you can see now that even when you're not close to it, you can see that the dragon is actively absorbing this. At the begin, now I know what time it is, so don't worry. I understand. At the beginning of the turn, layer action.
I didn't mean to make it better.
You see now that the pedestal is now 20 feet tall on this one onto the north and 10 feet tall to the one on the south, with even more mist coming in. Because at an accelerated rate, nine, 11, and 16. There goes my camera. You see the dragon heal even more. And that's where we're going to end. I think the camera actually froze now because it fell over. But so yeah, now at the beginning of the new round, you do see now that this is starting to fill the room even more, and the dragon is absorbing it at an increased rate. You now know that that you have to do something about these pedestals. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. So, before we disappear, I'm going to go down the list. Artorias, what are your thoughts for today?
What's up? Well, I really enjoyed it. The fight's very enjoyable so far.
Cal,
I love a challenge though, so.
Cal, what are your thoughts?
I very much underestimated the boss fight. At the start I was expecting it to be like way easier, but then holy shit.
Honestly, I think I've been going way easy on you guys, so I try and up the difficulty a little bit.
No, I like this actually. I like this. I was just caught off guard is all.
I will admit, like, I've been trying to figure out how to make a good balance encounter, and honestly, I think I might have found just the right balance, maybe, like, because there are things that honestly that this is an easy fix. It really is. It's just you gotta think outside the box. Like the idea for the statue, I will admit that was not a bad idea. Honestly, it's not a terrible idea at all. It was unfortunately just not the correct idea. That being said, also, I do want to let you know right quick that these pedestals are made of bones and skulls and stuff like that. It didn't see it so at first, but now as they start to move up, especially the one off to the north, you can tell that one is for certain that has skulls and bones and stuff like that.
All right.
So what are your thoughts on the mechanics of the fight?
Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. I thought destroying the statues might have helped, but turns out no. It
All right.
was kind of caught off guard also about that. Still, It was fun.
All right, Stein.
Well, let me phrase it like this. No, no, no! I think that very clearly expresses my opinions about this particular. This is great. I would love to see what else happens with the pedal stills, but I thought it was a little weird that the dragon's breath attack reached 60 foot.
Yep.
Oh well, okay. To be fair, yeah, it's a dragon. So I mean, yeah.
To be
okay.
fair, like,
yeah, no, you're right.
It like even the furthest back is like 40 feet. Like the furthest back from the room, like the door is like effectively 40 feet from it. So yeah, that's why it hit. I did count beforehand to make sure if it would hit everyone. It did. Like I may be a little bit meaner this fight, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to screw you guys over. Like if it wasn't gonna hit, it wasn't gonna hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you make something that's really badass and can screw people over, but you're not gonna be unfair about it. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah, I don't try to screw you guys
over. I agree. I like it. Yep.
I think I've been fair.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, Pink.
Oh, I think it's good. I mean, the fight's fun so far. I mean, there's some stuff happening in it that we'll have to figure out, for some mechanics of the fight and everything. I think it's fine. My only comment so far, and I know you're working on it, so don't take it as like a blind or anything, but it's just, you gotta figure out something to center where you're talking and stuff like that in there, because it's a bit distracting right now. So, one second.
Well, the biggest thing right now is that it's not so much that, like, I don't know what happened. So I have my old mic still, and
no, like I said, just like I know you're gonna work on it. I was just bringing it up. It's a bit distracting for me right now at the moment.
No, I get
because usually like when things start cutting in and out, it's really hard to pay attention. So, but other than that, though, no, the boss fight's good. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So yeah,
the biggest thing for me, like on the mic, is like I have my old mic. I just don't have I don't have the D clip that holds it in place anymore. If I had that mic still, I could adjust where it stands at, because the mic I'm using currently is my old mic when I first started streaming, which doesn't have an adjustable way to move up and down. Whereas my mic that I had when I moved to here, or after a certain amount of time, that had a adjustable thing. So I could have moved it up or down closer to my mouth regardless if I was standing or sitting. So the long story short is that I no longer have the adjustable mic.
I gotcha. I was just pointing that out, that's all. Anyways.
Yeah, it definitely is something I'll fix. That's probably next on my list of things to buy. Alright, and then Thry.
I'm enjoying this so far. I'm enjoying the fight a lot. I can't wait to use telekinesis next time, because I already have thought of a use for it. And yeah, mic's it, but I know you're working on it. All good. This is a great balance. I like a challenge.
I will tell you,
and that's it.
I will tell you right now, at this last time it healed, it was 2d6. It is now currently healing 66.
Alright.
Hint, hint. And I also I did give you guys another hint already. I won't tell you what it is because I've already said it. But you guys have to figure it out yourselves. There is a lot to this fight. It's not super complex, but there is a lot to this fight. And honestly, I think if you guys can overcome this fight, then I might start trying to up my game a little bit more, make it a little bit more difficult with mechanics, but not to the point that it's impossible. It should always be possible. I will always try to make more ways to win the fight than just one. I will say also one thing, that the top two parts of the pedestal that we're showing are made of stone. Those are made of stone. So, giving the heads up right now. If you want to make notes about that, by all means, I would highly suggest it. Because next week we will continue this fight. Maybe we'll finish it up real quick, or maybe we won't. I don't know. Because honestly, this boss does have a good, like, it has a decent chunk of HP, but it should be, like, I think it's still within a doable range. Alright guys, so with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for joining me in the gaming den. Thanks for watching.